guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have a new brand. Well, it's not a new brand, but I think this is the first time I try this brand on my channel, and I'm talking about Alter Ego. They reached out to me. They wanted to see if I wanted to try their new Harmony palette. I said yes. And I said, I need a code. I need a code for all of my viewers out there so that they can save money in case this is something that appeals to you, in case it's good quality, then I want to help you guys save money. So if you use my code Steff10, you'll be able to take 10% off of your order. It is an affiliate code, so you win and I win if you use it. Let's see though. Let's see if this Alter Ego Harmony palette is going to even be worth the time and the money. And this is what the color story looks like. You're probably thinking, Steff, I've seen that palette before. Steff, I have that palette in my stash. Steff, I've been thinking about buying this color story. Well, this is I don't want to say dupe, but this is inspired by the Natasha Denona Retro palette, which I happen to have in front of me. I also have the My Dream palette in front of me as well, so we can, just kind of compare. So here is Retro, and here is Harmony. I mean, they're not exactly the same layout, but a very, very, very similar color story. So I have a dedicated video up already on the Natasha Denona Retro palette when it came out last year. I've had a really good time, really good experience. I think Natasha Denona has some amazing shadows, but prices are going up, and these little midi palettes, they used to be $65 and now I think they're $69. This little palette right here from Alter Ego, this Harmony palette retails for $17, and then you can take 10% off with code Steff10. Let's see, guys. I'm going to create two looks. We're going to try this palette out. We're going to see if it's even worth the time going to the website. I'm excited. Thank you, Alter Ego, for reaching out to me, for sending me this palette. And for size comparisons, it is smaller. It is smaller than the Natasha Denona palette. Oh, and I told you guys I was going to pull out I had the My Dream palette. So this is My Dream palette. This is the latest one. And then this is the Harmony palette next to it from Alter Ego. Alright guys, so let's get started. If it is your first time here on my channel, I want to say hello and welcome to everybody. My name is Steff, and this is what I love doing. I love trying out new makeup of all different price points. I'm not like a luxury or just drugstore. I cover everything from drugstore to sometimes luxury, a lot of indie brands. You're always going to see the latest and greatest in makeup reviews on my channel. I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos. We talk about makeup. We have a good time while talking about makeup, and if that sounds great to you and you want to see my videos on pretty much a daily basis, do me a favor and click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you like what you see, if you are a fan of Alter Ego, or maybe you just want to see if this palette is worth a second glance, give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, I will have everything that I'm using, wearing, talking about on, off camera linked in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's get ready to create a couple looks with Harmony. If you guys want to see how this palette performs, keep on watching. Alright guys, I've already primed my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. We're ready to dive into Harmony. Okay, so let's see. We're getting 1, 2, 3. We're getting 4 mattes. And then the rest, the other 11, are going to be shimmer. Is that the way it is in the Natasha palette? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is. Oh, Rebellion, though, is like a cream to powder. Okay, so that's the thing with Alter Ego. I have another palette. I have the Artemis palette, which is a dupe for the Metropolis palette from Natasha Denona. And that is a larger palette, and it only has about 3 or 4 matte shades, and the rest are shimmer. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out this shade first. This one is called Sense. And then we'll see where I'm going to go from there. I would have liked a couple more mattes. I didn't realize the Natasha Denona one only had 3, no, 4. Oh, and the brush I'm using is a BK202. Let's see. Let's just try out the quality. Let's see what these shadows are all about. I mean, this is good pigmentation right off the bat. I think the $17 price point is pretty awesome. Now, I own one Alter Ego palette, but this brand acquired Bad Habit, which was a brand on that website, which the name escapes me, but it was kind of like a, was it not like a shop mise? I forget the name of the website. Comment down below if you know which one that sold that brand, Bad Habit, and they would do all of the dupe palettes for like Pat McGrath. They would do Kylie. They just did all of those brands that were coming out like in 2017 and 2018. And then the company, they went under, they went bankrupt, and Bad Habit was one of the brands, and Alter Ego, I think, bought the brand or bought their formula, I don't know what. And so then Alter Ego became Alter Ego, but it had something to do with that. I don't remember all the details. I know we've talked about it once here on my channel, but I don't fully remember everything. So let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, or if I'm just not making any sense at all. It is early in the morning. Okay, so I think that looks good, but does it look patchy right there? Maybe a little bit. I don't know if that's just my eye. Let's keep going. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to clean it off a little bit. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here. This one is called Grace. Now I'm going to use a Rephr 14 with the shade Sense. And I'm just going to see, yeah, looks better. I think that's just my eye. I think I need to tweeze. I want to try out 2 of the shimmers. So I think I'm going to go in, I really want to use this one. This one looks so pretty. But I think I'm going to go in with this one first. This one is called Chime. I'm using a damp Morphe M124. That's a pretty shade. Now I'm going to go in with that shade Charity. Same brush. I'm going to just flip it around and just spray it one more time. Picking up a little bit of Grace. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with the shade Sense. I'm using a BK204. Now I'm going to go back in with the shade Charity on a damp Rephr 3. And that's what's going to be our inner corner highlight. Okay guys, I'm going to add some liner and mascara, and I will be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 1. The mascara I'm using in today's video is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. And for the waterline, I'm using a full face of like drugstore makeup, and my eyeliner is not drugstore makeup. It is Natasha Denona, and this is the Macrotech eyeliner. This one is in the shade Burgundy. And then, what else? Oh, top lash line, Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner. I think this look turned out really well, and that little hiccup I had, I think that's just my eye, because everything else just looks really nice and blended. I think it looks pretty. I think this definitely looks like something I've created in the past with the Natasha Denona palette. So let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with this shade right here. This shade is called Tender, and I'm taking Tender on a Rephr 15. This shade is really pretty, and it's performing really well. It's building up. All right, now I'm going to take the shade Glory, which I think could be like a cream to powder, like that one shade in the Natasha palette. And so you could treat this as a matte. I'm really kind of having to swirl in the pan to get the pigment. You kind of just stamp it on. That's different. I mean, it's blending. That's nice. I guess there would be 5 mattes in this palette. So this looks like a matte. Just kind of didn't look like that in the pan. I'm gonna add a little bit more of tender. Looks nice. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Just gonna add a little bit more. I could even leave that as like an all matte look and do the white. We have a matte white. We can just do a little inner corner down here of the shimmer. I'm gonna use a clean Rephr brush. This is the 02. Oh, that is a pigmented white. Take a little bit. I bought a new camera, guys. I'm not using it right now, but I'm really excited about it. So hopefully I can get it set up and I can start filming with it maybe tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. That way you can tell me if you see a difference in quality or anything like that. But yeah, that looks nice. Something very soft. I like that. I like that quite a bit. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with Glory. I actually like that shade. At first I was like, I don't know. I didn't really want to pick up, like you really have to swirl the brush. But it is like a cream to powder. Wow, they're trying to get that formula down too. Kind of see what the shade looks like a little bit better since I'm not applying it over another shadow. All right, now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This one is called Curious. I don't want to take it up too high. I'm just kind of focusing it on the bottom. You know what I think I am gonna do though is get a little bit of the white. Just add it to the brow bone. I really like the way that look turned out. Okay guys, I'm gonna do finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 2. Same mascara, same eyeliner, but for the lower waterline, I wanted to keep it light. So I went in with this NYX Epic Wear liner. This one is in the shade Dusty Mauve. I think this look is my favorite. Just something soft and simple, all matte at the top with just a little bit of sparkle on the lower inner corner. Very easy, very wearable look. 2 totally different looks. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on the Harmony palette. Okay guys, so after creating 2 really different looks, maybe this is more evening, this is more daytime, the Harmony palette seems to be performing really well. I liked it. I think it's a solid little palette. For $17 less 10% if you use my code Steff10 or anybody's code. I think this is a really good buy. And if you're not able to get the retro palette costs $69. I'm here to tell you, save your money. Go with Harmony instead. Nobody is gonna know what the difference is. Nobody can look at your eye and say, oh, that's Natasha Denona, or oh, that's so-and-so, or oh, that's so-and-so. It's eyeshadow, and if they look pretty identical and perform very, very similarly, I'm not gonna say that Alter Ego is a complete dupe formula-wise, but shade-wise, I think you have a winner. And I think in this palette you have something really easy if you just want that color story. Maybe these aren't shades that you're gonna wear on a daily basis, but there's something about the color story that's appealing to you of the retro palette from Natasha Denona. I would go this route instead. I like this palette. I think this palette did a great job today. I think it is a fantastic alternative. I'm not gonna say it's an all-out dupe. Color story wise, yes. Formula wise, no. But I think Alter Ego did a great job. The shadows were easy to work with, and I really like this shadow over here that was like the cream to powder shade Glory. First, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it turned out really well. I think they did a good job with the shimmers, the mattes. I don't have any complaints. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Have you all picked this palette up? I know it was released like maybe 2 weeks ago. I just got mine over the weekend, and thank you Alter Ego for sending it my way. I'm excited about it. I hope to use it again very soon, but let me know your thoughts, guys. Which look did you like best? Are you team 1, 2, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know if Harmony is in your future. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.